Okay. So, welcome back.
Hello.
For those of you who have not been watching VR random car videos, we're actually in a parking lot surrounded by a bunch of random cars right now.
Yes.
The reason we named it random car videos is because it's random and we're in a car.
And this is a video.
So, random car videos. I'm Ethan.
I'm Matt. This is car.
This is car. Yeah, this is the interior of the Honda Odyssey 04.
Yes.
Actually, speaking of cars, we just gone to the NYIAS. I had to think about that for 30 seconds. New York International Auto Show.
Which was awesome.
We got there at about like 10 in the 10 o'clock hour. So,
We were there around like 10:30.
yeah. And we stayed until
We stayed until 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
Which
So,
was that's when we left. And we went home.
so basically, we spent 12 hours there.
Yes.
And I was about ready to die.
Yes.
A horrible death. But my feet were ready to die. And so were my calves, my shins. My lower back was begging for mercy.
Pretty much his entire bottom half of his body were killing him.
And then when we got back on the subway, this guy was feeling it.
Oh, yeah.
So-
I've been on my feet the entire time.
Yeah, because you were feeling it. I got some rest. I got like 40-minute rest.
I didn't get
So-
I got maybe
I
like
needed it.
maximum like 20 minutes rest.
Needed it. And between going in and out of the cars, which doesn't really help, because you spend like at max maybe a minute and a half in
5
each car.
minutes Sometimes. I think our max was like 5 minutes.
Our max
That
was 5 minutes
That was in the flex.
because of that flex,
Yeah.
the flex incident.
That was funny.
Those who were there will know what we mean. Those who weren't, you had to be there.
Yeah,
You had to be there.
it's an insider.
It is. And unfortunately, it will never be seen or heard of by the outside world ever again because someone
And
sorry.
And no, he's not talking about me.
someone forgot to take video.
So, someone didn't take a video. That person should have.
Yes,
It's all right though.
that person should have. That mythological creature. The green creature. Oh. So, welcome to another food shopping episode, people!
Yes, food shopping again today.
Yes, which is mainly what we do on Thursdays. Don't you dare pull in. There you go. That's a good car.
Good.
Now, normally what we'll do is we'll talk about a random subject, but now we actually do have something to talk about. So, I'm going to hand this one over to Matt Man. Matt Man. It doesn't quite work with only one person doing it.
No, it doesn't. Normally a group does it better.
Yeah, well, we only have groups very selectively on the show.
Yeah, they're not regular.
No, we only have them on for reviews and stuff. Oh, a fire truck. Speaking of a fire truck, we did see a fire truck at the New York International Auto Show.
Yes, we saw an old school one too.
A very old school. I loved all those old
They
school
also
cruisers.
had an old school
Cop car.
police cruiser.
Loved it.
And I remember seeing an old school ambulance.
I loved the Mustang that they had like all this stuff over.
Mm-hmm.
And I talked to him and I asked him how long it takes. It takes hours and hours just to make that, let alone put it on the car. Oh, and I talked to the guy who recreated the Bumblebee for the new school Camaro.
Yeah.
It took him 5 years to get that car to where it's at.
Damn.
5 years.
That sounds.
And I'm actually shocked that you didn't talk to him.
No, I was too busy looking at other cars.
Yeah. Oh, and there was a test track there,
Which we got to go on.
which we got to go on.
And there was a Jeep, kind of like a Jeep test thing,
Which
they
he
had
didn't,
outside.
he didn't go on. I
didn't
did.
go on
That was so much fun.
But a couple of our friends, including this man right here.
We had the Iron Spider monkey go on the entry test
We
track.
had Iron Spider. We had the Inventor Tracism.
You had the Inventor Tracism, also known as Kimiko. We had Kimiko on there. I don't think we have one for AJ yet, so we'll just go AJ.
We'll just say
Dibs on that Mustang. Right over there, looking pretty as all hell.
yeah, so. Overall, though, it was very fun. We had a blast.
We did. My goal for that day was to complete it and not complain. I completed it. I did not complain though.
You definitely complained.
It's a double negative. Makes it positive. So I did complain.
Definitely. There's definitely complaints.
There were.
But he got a nice rest, and then he went back on
I did.
the floors to look at more cars.
So
He got to sit in a nice
we
Lexus.
hit just about every company there was. I did not hit Subaru and Scion though. Those are the only two that I did not hit.
No, you didn't hit Mitsubishi also.
Oh, and Acura. I didn't do Acura as well either.
NSX was crazy nice.
I hit everything else though, which is shocking, considering that I was about ready to just keel over.
Yeah, you were pretty much done.
Saw everything. It was so cool.
You were pretty much done. So, but yeah, so
Aside from the exotic cars, which everybody likes, Bugattis, Ferraris, Lambos, stuff like that. I liked the concept Mustang, the GT40.
the GT40.
The
Yeah.
GT40 is a very nice car.
It's actually not a Mustang. It's actually a top car.
Thank you for that.
Stuff. I did like the.
Well, I would think it was a Mustang because it was over by the Fords. So
Well, it's a Ford car, but it's not a Mustang. That's not Mustangs have their own look.
Okay.
And stuff. I did like the Mustang GT350R. That was really nice.
Was that the other one that was on the
Yeah, that was the other one
spinning thing?
that was
Okay.
turning. Yeah.
Yeah. Because there were two. There was a 40, and then there was a
there was the
350R.
GT40, and then there was the
350R.
350R, which was beautiful.
So
We got to sit in the Mustangs, which was nice. The
Yes.
blue one was probably the better one because it was in stick.
see, what you will understand while this goes on, this being Random Car Videos, you should know about our car preferences, right? I mean, why not? It's called Random Car Videos, for God's sakes. Car. Matt likes anything that is manual. He likes everything manual. He prefers manual, actually. Like, for instance, I don't think they even make this, but if you had a Lamborghini that was automatic and a Lamborghini that is manual, I don't know if they make the automatic one. I'm pretty sure they make the manual.
They make the Girl Autos automatic now.
Okay. All right. Well, if you had a choice between those two, he would go for manual. Not to mention, manual is a little less expensive than automatic.
Yes, it's easy. It's easier to repair too.
So,
The transmission is less expensive to repair if it breaks down, and the gearbox is like $40 if that breaks. They normally don't break often.
well, that's good.
And stuff, so you never really have a problem. Unless you continue to just constantly stall out the car, then they'll break. But you gotta do a lot of stalling.
All right. So, this is not a car video. The reason why we're doing this right here, in addition to the car part, is there is video games that are coming out next week.
Well, one video game.
There is a video game coming out next week that Mr. Matt is very excited about.
Yes.
I will let him tell you more about that in part 2.
Yes, part 2.
Seeing as we're almost at our destination,
And
Costco.
if you guys haven't figured it out,
you haven't figured out what it is, then I don't know where you've been. I don't know what you're doing.
You're not a gamer, and I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know what you're doing. You should do something better with your life, actually.
Exactly. You should play more video games.
Yes.
It's not a bad thing.
Keep calm and play video games.
That's a shirt, and I want it.
Actually, that sounds like a shirt.
It is. It probably is a shirt. I mean, there's the Keep Calm and Love Destiny one. So.
Well, I mean, if it's not a shirt, you can make one.
It could be made into a shirt.
Exactly. I hope the Keep Calm people are watching our video cast.
Yes, gotta love the Keep Calm.
Yes. It's everything now. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry I didn't call you, but I did watch the Talk is Jericho thing.
I was just about to say, speaking of Keep Calm, did you watch the
I
Jericho
did.
and Cena thing?
I
he was
did.
wearing the Keep Calm shirt.
He was. I saw that. And, it was very good. I liked it. It was different.
Did you like the story that he had with, with Cena and Jericho in Alaska?
Yes,
and how,
in Alaska.
How Jericho fell asleep and John was just like chugging beers until he woke
and
up.
John's just like, yeah, I remember that.
That was funny. I thought that was hilarious.
If there's one guy in WWE that I want to be my friend,
it's John Cena.
It's John Cena. It has to be John Cena.
John Cena's a very humble, very nice guy.
You may cross.
He's very likable. There might be people that don't like his, what he does.
Hey, if you don't like his body of work, that's on you. The dude does the springboard stunner now, so I don't know.
You like that little nod that they did for that one? It's
yes.
Like 5 moves of doom. So is that gonna be now? You're like your 6 moves of doom?
Yes. And then he's like, Jericho's like springboard stunner, and Cena's like, I don't know if we can even do that. A springboard neck breaker now, variant of a neck breaker.
Yeah. I know you like that because they were talking about actual moves.
I did.
Not like how
I love.
Not like how commentating doesn't say moves
I love
anymore.
when they call their stuff.
Go.
Sorry, Mr. CRV. I love when they call the moves. I do. It makes it better, in my opinion. Whether then it's good to have storytelling capability, sure, fine, whatever. But
right there.
You should call your moves. I can't park right there. Wait, maybe I can.
Yes, you can.
Yes, I can.
So for people that don't know and stuff, this past Monday after Raw was Talk with Jericho. He had John Cena as a guest, and it was on the WWE Network. I think it's still there.
Yes, it is. Yes, and everything on the WWE Network is still on the WWE Network.
You can watch Stone Cold's podcast when he did his podcast with Vince, and he did his podcast with Triple H. I'm
really shocked about that, actually, because Netflix gets rid of stuff and takes stuff off all the time. You would think with the hours and hours and hours of WWE programming, they would have to take stuff off. But, no. You can look. They're still adding stuff. They're not really taking anything away. It's great. Mm-hmm. All for the low price of $9.99. Although, for this month only,
new subscribers get it
you can get it for free $99. Absolutely free.
Yes. Absolutely free. For new subscribers.
Month of April.
Free. Extreme Rules. Free.
Yes. And actually, if it's anything like last year's Extreme Rules, it should be a hell of a show.
It should be. Yes. Last year's Extreme Rules was awesome.
And there will be a review for Extreme Rules coming at you off of our...
There'll be a prediction.
Yes.
There'll be reaction and review.
Yes. Coming up on this channel.
Yes.
We have
our predictions as usual.
We have our usual predictions. We have this thing, which is our traditional show, like when we do stuff or go places or whatever. And then we have our Flashback Friday, which is a separate entity in itself, which we will throw it back to past shows that we've done, past topics, maybe. Still haven't really hammered out the idea yet, but, it's a work in progress, just like everything. So, part 2 coming at you in a few.
That was a wrestling nod and a hint. So, for those of you who got that, comment below.
Good for you people who got that.
Yes, and if you didn't get that,
Watch wrestling.
watch wrestling and watch the next episode. It will be explained to you.
Yes. Okay, so like I said, coming up at you in part 2 of this particular episode,
It'll be my game review.
Matt
or
is
my
going
game
to
prediction.
predict, hype Mortal Kombat X,
Mortal Kombat X,
which is the game,
X,
in case you haven't caught on by now.
Got it, X.
X. And then we will be doing a movie preview, or rather a review. We're going to be doing a movie review. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
All right, people. So we will see you in part 2.
2.
I'll do one more after. See you in part 2.